About a year and a half ago, a pair of beavers decided to dam this small intermittent stream right on campus. And I was first called in to say, oh, there's a beaver on campus, how do we get rid of it? I came out here to find they created what they're supposed to, a habitat, a perfect habitat. Not only are they creating a habitat, they are taking only the trees that our landscape services were going to take out to make their dam. They're not touching the value trees and the nut trees in this area. Also, their dam is taking pressure off the way we get back and forth on the stream below me, and pressure off the weir where this stream feeds into an NRD stream. So the beavers are saving the university and the state probably several $1,000s a year by maintaining this dam, and we don't have to pay them anything. Since the beavers built this dam, we have frogs, turtles, ducks, and many other wildlife coming to the area. We have trail cams so we can monitor it. And we're knowing now that this beaver habitat is not causing any flooding. It's just maintaining itself. They're maintaining it at the right level within its banks. They have a hut, and we believe we have a couple of pieces of data that show that our pair of beavers at least had one young this year. So let's look. If you have a beaver dam but you're afraid it's going to flood an area, there's something you can do to maintain and keep the beavers happy and stop any flooding. Okay, if you're in a place where you think the beaver dam may cause some flooding upstream, or the beaver dam is becoming too high, you can put in what we call a dam leveler. This is a mock-up. They're usually not this thin. Usually they're a foot and could be 2 foot in diameter. So think about this being very much larger. This pipe would go up 10 to 15 feet into the pond, and this side of the pipe that has holes on the bottom would be 10 to 15 feet on that side of the dam. You just dig a trench, you bury this down, and you have this at the level of where you want to keep your water level. You're going to make a wire cage around it. Of course, the wire cage is going to be probably 4 foot by 4 foot, and it's going to be in the middle of the pond, or at least 10 to 15 foot out there. You're going to bury this about a foot down in, if not deeper. You're going to bury it low enough that the top of this is even with the water level you want to maintain. So that way, the water is going down and keeping that same level out down the stream, yet the dam is not being compromised and the beaver won't build the dam any higher. If you still want to maintain the beaver and you're afraid that there is some trees that they possibly can take, you can easily protect the trees from the beaver by using just drain tile. This happens to be only 3 inches. You can get ones that are 4 inches up to 3 foot. You cut it in half with a circular saw, put the 2 halves around the tree, and you would do this 4 foot up. And then you can put bands or ties so the tree can grow, yet the beavers would not, even though the beaver can probably get through this, the beaver won't touch the tree if it's protected by this material. And you put that around all the trees within, say, 20 feet of the edge of your pond in upstream. So leave it to beaver, let him do his job. They're an important part of the ecosystem, and they can be a benefit.